Guys, man, after watching that Lakers game last night, seeing the Lakers get demolished by 49 points, the worst loss in franchise history, I went back and I thought about that buck dancing sellout, Unjamama, triple thick pancake eating, Porky the Pig, Jason Whitlock, and what he said about Kobe Bryant in his final season. The disrespect that this coon had for the great Kobe Bryant.
Sports are a team endeavor, particularly as it relates to basketball and football and whatnot. He's not a golfer. He's not a tennis player. He destroyed a franchise. His narcissism and selfishness destroyed a franchise. The Lakers are a laughingstock and just had the most embarrassing season we've pretty much ever seen an NBA team have. And Jack Nicholson and everybody's sitting at courtside celebrating this, standing ovation. And then we're heaping on more fraudulence to the night. Magic Johnson calling him the greatest Laker. No, he's not. And Magic knows it. Magic and Kareem are the greatest Lakers. Kobe and Jerry West probably equals, and I know that irritates people that I would even say something like that. But go look. I got to give the guys at Deadspin credit. They ran some stat, value over replacement players, during Kobe's 20-year career. He was never number one. He was never number two. A lot of times he wasn't even in the top five. During his own era, there were far better players all the time.
Now, you get buck dancing sellout, not knowing shit about basketball, coons like Jason Whitlock to come on the airwaves and spew his buffoonery. Now, you guys know me. I spend a lot of time on Stephen A. Snitch's helmet, and we gonna stay on him until he's off the air. We not gonna stop until we get him off the air, because the stuff that he does to his own community is despicable and disrespectful. But let me get to Jason Whitlock. You see, it was all good and dandy at the beginning of the season when the Los Angeles Lakers were at 500 and people were asking the question, could they really make the playoffs in the Western Conference? And then the free fall came. And then it got worse. And it cultivated all the way up until last night's 49-point loss against the Dallas Mavericks. The worst loss in franchise history. Without Kobe, all this is without Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's out the way. You don't have that as an excuse no more. Right? But like I said, you get guys like Jason Whitlock to come out here and spit this buffoonery when you had a guy like Kobe Bryant who won 3 world championships with Shaquille O'Neal, right? Now, we all remember Shaquille O'Neal was the most dominant force in basketball. But Kobe was right there holding his own. Let's not forget about those series against the Sacramento Kings where Kobe came through like a beast. Let's not forget about the Indiana Pacers series where Kobe came off that injury, that ankle injury, and handled his business. Let's not forget about the first championship when the Lakers came back from being down in the fourth quarter against the Portland Trail Blazers to make that first drive to the NBA Finals when Kobe Bryant shook up Scottie at the top of the perimeter, threw Shaq the alley-oop pass. Let's not forget about all of this growth. So when we talk about selfishness, when we talk about wrecking franchises, Kobe Bryant came back. Kobe Bryant came back not only after Shaq left, because everybody was saying that he was riding Shaq's coattails. He would never win without Shaq. Never win any more championships without Shaq. Kobe, they reset, blew up the whole thing. Rudy Tomjanovich had a stint. I forget who else did. Phil Jackson came back. He didn't come back directly with Pau Gasol. He came back with Smush Parker and Kwame Brown and those guys. But they rebuilt that team. They made that big trade and got Pau Gasol. They traded Marc Gasol, which now people can see, oh my God, they thought it was highway robbery at first. And at the time, you could think so because Marc Gasol wasn't developed. He was just basically what people thought as a throw-in, an overweight big man. But Marc Gasol turned out to be a very, very, very good center in the league. Now he's making max dollars with the Memphis Grizzlies, I think. But you get Pau Gasol, you rebuild that team. Lamar Odom, you got him, you got Caron Butler, you dished off Caron Butler. You went, you put other little pieces around Kobe Bryant, the Shannon Browns of the world, the Trevor Arizas. Then the next year is the Ron Artest. Not only does Kobe come back and win one, he comes back and wins two, but goes to 3 straight NBA Finals again. So Kobe's been in 7 world championships, won 5. And you got coons like Jason Whitlock dispute his hatred and disrespect last season. I just want to remind you guys, when y'all see the foolishness and the ineptitude that's going on this season, that shows you, is showing proof that even with Kobe Bryant nowhere in the vicinity of the court, that this team is inept. Even when you bring in Luke Walton and everybody claim that he's such a superior upgrade to Byron Scott, which he may well be, look at the results. So before you get coons and buffoons out here buck dancing on guys like Kobe Bryant, disrespecting legends like Terrell Owens, you guys remember the effect that these guys had on the game. The true effect. Regardless of what y'all want to say about Kobe or Terrell Owens, those guys brought it. Kobe has the hardware. Terrell Owens did everything in his power to try to get the hardware. His sport was a little more difficult because you rely on more people. But for Jason Whitlock to sit his fat ass behind a table and behind a microphone and just disrespect one after another, you got to call him out on his shit, man. And that's exactly what I'm going to start doing. So, Jason Whitlock, fasten your seatbelt, man, because it's on. Ticket TV, y'all. All right, man, Ticket TV, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all you guys for helping my channel grow, man. Y'all retweet, my videos, pass my videos on social media, help the word spread, help the channel grow. You can hit me on that Facebook. Y'all see it up there in front of the screen in your face. Or you can hit me on the Twitter. All the links are below in the description box. Also, you can subscribe to my other channel as well. That link is below also. So hit me up. Over here is no buck dancing, no coon.